So guys, this is What If Naruto Had Shisui's Eye Part 10. I don't know if this is the finale or not, but yeah, Part 10. I don't know if this is the finale. If it is, then this is the finale. I don't know what else to say. Like and subscribe for the next series or next part. I don't know. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So this part starts off like right as well we left off. The five Kage-sama starting, Obito declaring war, and basically what's left of the Akatsuki attacking all the Kages. And I don't know how, I don't know if this is relevant or not, but they're just gonna fight one or two no Akatsuki member will die, but no Kage or anyone or the guards for the Kages are going to die as well. So yeah, the Akatsuki fight the Kages. They lose, but not like terribly lose, as if they're like about to die, but just they lose and just they lose. Okay, so they retreat and they talk about what the Obito said, or the masked man, or what he called himself as Madara Uchiha. And they talk about what they should do. Should they team up and stuff, because they're like what's this they're like going to war against the one tails, the eight tails, and the nine tails, I think, because I'm pretty sure I made it that so Garas. Wait, did I don't know if I yeah yeah. So yeah, the eight tails and the nine tails only are getting like getting something for war. I don't know, I forgot what else I was gonna say. So yeah, they form an alliance, they go back to their villages, and it takes 2 days for Orochimaru's clone, robot clone, and basically the three legendary Sanin get back in 2 days. And in those 2 days, Naruto and Naruto's 100 clones and all the other Uzumaki members, other clones, are doing wood style training. And I'm just gonna say that Naruto's and their other team members, Shadow Clones, clear out the forest in just like behind their compound, because they can just rebuild it later on, and it's basically a whole training ground is their training ground. Maybe I'm gonna say that yeah, it's their training ground. So yeah, all of they train wood style. Orochimaru, the Uzumaki Orochimaru is just doing experiments and stuff, managing the root headquarters. And for plot's sake, just because I want to do this, Orochimaru makes the same teleporting like doorway thing in Boruto anime and manga. I don't know what that was. So yeah, Orochimaru makes that from he has one on Orochimaru's lab, and Danzo's, or not Danzo, Naruto's Anbu base. And in those like 5 days of the root Anbu being like basically revamped or remade, they've been training, they've been upping the security, they've been basically they're better now. And yeah, they're better now at not dying, they're better at skills, and basically they're better at everything now. They're not like, there's say almost every Anbu there are, well, Anbu level, and now they're around low Kage level, like the lowest of the low Kage level, but it's still Kage level. So yeah, In those 2 days, Tsunade gets back. They see not they all the three of them see what happened to the village. It's rebuilt. Everything's better. All the defense mechanisms for the village walls and the like chakra signature nowhere. I don't know what's it called. It's better, and it's basically kind of the same as in Boruto, where if it's a I don't know an enemy, you can see it with some kind of technique. I don't really know. And Naruto goes to not Naruto. All of the three of them go to the Kage office, and they just see Naruto's clones doing paperwork. The real one is just making seals, because why not? So now they ask, "What did you do, Naruto, to the village? I mean, I was only gone for like 6 days, and everything feels better, newer. What did you do?" And Naruto says, I made it better. I made the academy better. I made the defenses better. The chakra signature nowhere better. Basically, the villages better. And now, oh yeah, and me and all my other clan members are doing wood style training. So yeah, and so it's like wood style. How did you get wood style? How, what? How? And Naruto says Hashirama cells. Oh yeah, and if maybe you didn't know this, but Danzo actually has a Sharingan arm, and he basically still has the root Anbu. But don't worry, I took care of that. Danzo, he's under my control, and also the root Anbus, and the root is basically mine now. And so yeah, so it's like uh, okay. And Naruto says, "Can I keep the root on boost?" So now it's like, whatever, fine. So yeah, and Naruto is now it's not, Naruto steps down as temporary Hokage. So now they takes the Hokage seat again, not again. So yeah, so now they calls for a council meeting. So Danzo's there, but he's more like a poker face. He has like a poker face. It's not like whatever. He just has a poker face, and he has a new right arm. That was previously the Sharingan arm. I'm just gonna say that Orochimaru took basically Danzo's soul, 100%, and then 100%. He split it into 10, so 10% per like snake. So Orochimaru makes a new body for Danzo. A new body. He plants, I don't know, the curse smart a soul transferring like seal thing. So yeah, Danzo looks younger. He has both eyes open. Basically he's better now. He looks like he's in his like, I'm gonna say 40s, which is still pretty young considering Danzo's like 60, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. So yeah, let me say 10 minutes before Tsunade arrives, Danzo arrives as well. And Naruto is going to the Uzumaki seat, and Danzo is following behind him. Then going to the advisor's seat. So yeah, and all of them are like looking at the young man. He's not that young, but he's still pretty young, who's sitting in the advisor's seat, and both elders, Koharu and Homura, ask, "Who the hell are you? And why the frick are you here?" And Danzo says, "I'm Danzo. Orochimaru-sama just did something to me to make me younger, so to say, so to speak." So yeah, Danzo says that, and we. So yeah, Tsunade arrives. They start the council meeting, and he looks at everyone. He sees Naruto, and he sees a 40-year-old man sitting in what's supposed to be Danzo's seat, and he's like, "Who are you, young man? And why are you here? Why are you in Danzo's seat?" And Dodger says, "I'm Danzo. Again, says Orochimaru-sama did something that basically made me younger." And Tsunade raises an eyebrow at this because younger. Because I'll remind you again that Tsunade uses again jutsu so she could look young, seeing that Danzo was like 60 years old or maybe 70, I don't really know, and looks like he's in his 40s. It's like mind blowing to Tsunade. So yeah, Tsunade talks about what happened in the Five Kage Summit, how someone named Madara Uchiha declared war, and they basically formed an alliance on all of the five great nations. So yeah, and in that time that Tsunade is in the council meeting, Naruto with Itachi goes to Sasuke. So Sasuke is just training, and he sees Naruto drop in front of him, with Itachi dropping 2 seconds after Naruto. Yeah, and Sasuke gets into a fighting stance, and like, "Naruto, Itachi, what are you doing here?" So he activates his three Tomoe, and Naruto says, "Relax, he's on our side." And he has some things to tell you, to say the least. I'm gonna let him say what he has to say. So yeah, Itachi does a genjutsu on Sasuke, basically telling what happened, why he massacred the Uchiha clan, and what happened after that, or who ordered Itachi to do it, yada yada yada. Did I say that Orochimaru killed? No. Did I? Wait. Yeah, so a little bit of a plot hole fix here. There's 4 advisors now: Danzo, Kohura, Homura, Koharu and Homura, and Hiruzen. So yeah, that's a little bit of a plot hole fix. And so yeah, and after that, Sasuke unlocks his Mangekyo Sharingan, and Sasuke is going on about how he's gonna destroy the village, kill Danzo, and all that shit. And Naruto says that, "Relax, we already took care of Danzo, but we didn't kill him because he's useful, to say the least. But he's under my control, so, and also the root Anbu, so yeah. I basically have an organization to myself, and yeah." And Sasuke's like, "Okay," and basically, no, Sasuke, Shanshins, I don't know which body flicker, I don't know, to Itachi, and hugs him, and saying that how he's treated him so bad, and sorry for saying that I hate you and all that shit. So yeah, Naruto and Naruto, Itachi and Sasuke, I don't know, wait, make amends, to like basically rebuild their friendship, or not friendship, brothership, I don't know. And Naruto says, you both have Mangekyo, so, and so now, you can get Eternals. You just have to switch eyes, and come on, let's go to Orochimaru. And Naruto touches both of their shoulders, and not body figure, flying Raijins to, Orochimaru's lab, and Orochimaru's just there doing experiments. Yeah, doing experiments on ninja tools and stuff. So yeah, that happens. Both of them switch eyes. No, they switch eyes. They get the Eternal Mangekyo. I'm just saying, this is in like the span of 15 minutes, I'm gonna say. So yeah, and Itachi gets implanted with Hashirama cells by Orochimaru, but not Sasuke, because he's gonna get Rinnegan if he does that, if Orochimaru does that. So yeah, when Orochimaru's doing the procedure on them, both of them are like asleep, and Orochimaru's not Orochimaru, Naruto's sister Orochimaru, can you get cells from Sasuke? I kind of have something in mind. And Orochimaru says, okay, Naruto-sama. And Naruto also says after that, and also implant Hashirama cells on Itachi, and Itachi only, okay? Orochimaru just nods at that, and yeah, Itachi gets Hashirama cells, and Naruto gets Sasuke cells. And yeah, after that, they're just sleeping, and their eyes are like shut with bandages, and because they're recovering and stuff. So yeah, Orochimaru asked Naruto why he wanted Sasuke's cells, and Naruto just says, see, I know that I'm the reincarnation of Ashura, was it? I don't know, was it Ashura? I'm pretty sure it was Ashura. Yeah, Ashura Otsutsuki. And Sasuke is the reincarnation of Indra Otsutsuki. So what if I put in some of Sasuke's cells in myself? Maybe I can get a like better stage of the Rinnegan. So yeah, Naruto gets a 6 Tomoe Rinnegan. Just like it's the same as Sasuke's in Boruto, or the war arc on Shippuden. So yeah, that happens. Naruto was asked to go to the Turtle Island by Tsunade. I'm gonna say that's a day later. Orochimaru, the Uzumaki one, is just doing experiments and shit. They're getting ready for fights. And I'm just gonna say that Orochimaru makes some like robot clones, like basically robots to fight in the war. So yeah, that's like 2 days later. They're preparing for war. Kabuto is like still goes to Obito, and they team up with all the whatever. Wait, what was it? Well, the reanimations, and I'm gonna say they make not as durable as canon white Zetsus, but they have the same amount of white Zetsu clones as original as canon, but they're a bit weaker. They're not like a big gap as canon, but they're still weaker. So yeah, Naruto gets to the Turtle Island, meets Kirby, asks if does the same thing as in canon, the Waterfall of Truth. Uh, that basically goes to canon. I don't know which one, what can change there. So yeah, they go inside. The same thing happens in canon. Uh, up until the up until uh Naruto tries to get KCM, but in that room, Naruto says to Kirby that he already has KCM and KCM 2, but Naruto tells Kirby that there's another mode called Baryon mode. Baryon mode. So yeah, Naruto will learn Baryon mode. I'm gonna see that the war is in a week, like as Kirby is training Naruto how to get on with the Baryon mode, and Naruto does train with the Baryon mode. It instead of killing Kurama or Naruto, it's just a immense power up that takes a lot out of the person, aka Naruto and Kurama. So in that week, Naruto learns how to use Baryon mode, and I'm just gonna say this: Baryon mode not but Baryon mode can last for Naruto as of right now about 30 minutes. KCM 1 basically for like a whole day straight. KCM 2 for like maybe 17 hours, and Baryon mode in for like 30 minutes. That's still a lot considering it drains life forces if it touches you. So yeah, that's gonna come in a big play later on. uh Naruto 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 learns Baryon mode for he can activate it for 30 minutes. So yeah, that's the end of the 1 week training for the Baryon mode. So yeah, in the final day, Naruto notices that everyone is like trying to keep them out of the outside. So yeah, Naruto finds a way to go outside, and the same thing as canon happens, where they break out and they meet Tsunade and the Raikage A. So yeah, Naruto bodies Raikage with medium difficulty. He uses Flying Raijin, and Raikage uses his level 3 Lightning Cloak. I don't know if that's the thing. If it is, it is. If it's not, I'm gonna make the Raikage have a level 3 Lightning Cloak, and when he's just about to punch Naruto, Naruto throws a kunai in the air and teleports to that kunai, and Raikage's like, oh, is this? So yeah, and the Raikage turns back and says, "Are you the not the Raikage, the fourth Hokage's son?" Naruto says, "You finally figured out." And yes, I am. Don't even try fighting me. I did that with little to no difficulty, Raikage. So yeah, they go to the thing. Naruto this time makes 6 clones. Wait, there are 3 battlefields, right? 6 clones. 6 clones to go to each battlefield, and he goes to where Hinata's battlefield is, and yes, Hinata is still participating in the war along with all the other Uzumaki clan members. So two are in not two all of them are in battlefields. Sugetsu, Karin, and Jugo are in one battlefield, and Karin is with Hinata because I want to. So Naruto makes again Naruto the 6 clones with KCM1. They go to each battlefield. Basically the same thing goes to canon. Nothing changed really much. The only thing that changes is there's 2 clones per battlefield now, so there's less casualty. And on the battlefield with the 4th battalion, I think was it, where Madara was reanimated, Naruto gets there quicker, just as Madara appears. I'm just gonna say that Naruto appears 2 minutes later. The 2 clones. So yeah. Retcon that. Naruto appears, and the same thing with the 3rd Raikage. Then Madara appears. So yeah, Naruto's clones, 2 clones, fight with Madara, and Madara does 6 clones, wood clones with Susanos, and both clones does, which shocking Madara, they both of them put an arm over their left eye, and Madara just sees a eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, and they also do the Susano. And it's a fierce battle, but Madara still wins, but he retreats because he barely got out alive. Well, Madara's already dead, but you know what I mean. So yeah, you might be saying that Naruto was able to beat Madara, and I'm just gonna say this, that Madara outnumbered both Naruto clones because he has 6 wood clones with Susanoo, and Madara has more experience. So yeah, basically nothing interesting happens. Basically everything goes to canon, but now there's 2 clones with KCM per battlefield. So yeah, now it's with the Naruto fighting with with Naruto fighting with the tailed beasts. With the Jinchurikis, Naruto fights the Jinchurikis. Naruto wins like with little to no difficulty because he has 6 Tomoe Rinnegan and a Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan with the wood style, with Sage mode, with Susanoo, with KCM mode. Oh, that's just too OP, man. Like, they stood no chance at all. So yeah, now we go to the fight where Naruto fights the other tail beast, and Naruto this time does, instead of just the Kurama Chakra avatar, that avatar has in its right eye, Kurama's Chakra avatar right eye has the 6 Tomoe Rinnegan with his green Susanoo. Ooh, That's too OP, man. So yeah, they fight like it's an intense battle with basically everything goes to canon. This time more easy. Naruto puts out the chakra rod thing on the Four Tails Son Goku. Naruto gets chakra from the Four Tails, and Naruto learns the names of all the other tail beasts. So he gets a fraction of all the tail beasts chakra, including the eight tails, because the eight tails. And yes, the eight tails still fights with Naruto, but Naruto just bodies, not like with no difficulty, but with low, with high difficulty. He bodies the tail beasts. So now we go to the ten tails fight. So now before that we skip to Orochimaru. Orochimaru just goes to the Uzumaki shrine thing with the Shinigami mask, and he revives the four Kages, the 1, 2, 3, and 4 Kage. Hokage, not. So yeah, Orochimaru asks help from the Kages, and the third, not the third. Wait. I'm gonna say that in the time, no, only 3 Kage. The third White Kage, not the third Hokage is in the village just doing shit. I don't know what, but yeah. The 3 Kage, the first, second, and fourth are there. They are like confused on what happened. They see someone with red hair, and the fourth Hokage, Minato, asks, "Are you an Uzumaki?" Orochimaru asks, "Yes and no. But, well, mostly yes. But at the same time, no. When I was born, no, but Naruto-sama made a seal that made me into an Uzumaki." And the Minato says, Naruto? Wait, Naruto-sama? Wait, what do you mean by Naruto-sama? With, Orochimaru says, Naruto's my, Naruto is the clan head for the new Uzumaki clan. So yeah, that happens, and Minato says, you mentioned saying Naruto-sama made a Uzumaki making seal, Uzumaki like turning seal. I'm just gonna say Orochimaru says that, and so Minato says, so you're an Uzumaki, and my Naruto. Orochimaru says, yes, I guess, yeah, yes. And the first and second are just like watching, and so the first asks, so what have you summoned this for? And Orochimaru says, oh yeah, I got sidetracked, but there's a war going on. So yeah, there's a war going on. That's basically it. So yeah, and the 1, 2, and 4 Kage with Orochimaru go to the battlefield, the main battlefield with the 10 tails. So now we go back to the main battlefield. The 10 tails got revived. They just got summoned or something, and now Naruto gets to fight the 10 tails with the monster things. The 4 Uzumakis use a lot of wood styles to immobilize the small monster things that the 10 tails made. So while that's going on, that's like the three Kages and Orochimaru go there and they see four redheads. I'm gonna say five. Yeah, so yeah, five redheads. That's including Naruto. Just doing wood style, binding all the telltales creature things in the battlefield, and they're like, the first and second and fourth Hokage like Uzumaki's. Wait, I thought the fourth Hokage says, wait, wait, I thought they got massacred or they got killed off, and the first Hokage is like, killed off. What do you mean they got killed off? And Orochimaru says, the four of the great nations decided to team up and destroy Uzo Shiogakure. And the second Hokage are like, oh, okay, but so how are they? How are they? And Orochimaru cuts them out and says, Uzumaki making seal. I don't know, I forgot what I called it. So yeah, they helped. The first, second, and third, fourth Hokage helped the five Uzumakis not defend, bind or hold back the ten tails creatures, and the third Hokage is there, yes, and the third Hokage all the four Hokage does the same seal in Assassin Canon. So yeah, the fight is now gonna happen with the ten tails, then the Jubito. So yeah, the ten tails Obito is gonna become the ten tails Jinchuriki. So yeah, the fight is going to be a it's basically on no one's side. Both of them are keeping up on one another. Naruto with his KCM2 Sage mode Rinnegan Mangekyo Sharingan, and with the prosthetic, the ninja tool arm is keeping up with Jubito, keeping up, like even overpowering him. So yeah, and literally like Jubito is about to lose, and then I don't really know what happened. I forgot. I forgot to tell that Naruto and not Naruto, Sasuke and Itachi still goes to Kabuto and does release the reanimation jutsu. So yeah, to be honest with you, the fourth Great Shinobi War is like a whole cluster of things, so I can't keep tabs on all of them. But yeah, Madara still does the reanimation on himself, so he can basically his own reanimation. So yeah, let's go back to Jubito versus Naruto. That fight happens. And basically, Jubito loses, and Madara takes advantage of that and takes the takes the ten tails for himself. So basically, Naruto is now fighting the ten tails Jinchuriki, the Judara Majadubitu, the ten tails Jinchuriki Madara. So yeah, that fight is pretty one-sided. Madara versus Naruto. Madara's like getting the upper hand, so now Naruto will use Baryon mode. So Naruto gets into Baryon mode, and like Naruto is overpowering Madara Uchiha, but Naruto gets Madara gets an opening and he stabs Naruto through his chest, and like extracts the nine tails, the good half of the nine tails, to put into the ten tails. So yeah, uh, Naruto's about to die. He's being healed by Karin this time instead of Sakura. So now, at the same as in canon, Minato gives Naruto the yang side of Kurama, and so yeah, and yes, and there Sasuke is also there, and he still does get get impaled by Madara. So both of them are in the Sage of Six Paths, Mindscape type thing, and Naruto gets the Six Paths Sage mode with his Toad Sage mode, and now he has the Renee Sharingan. But not in his like forehead, just in his right eye. So now he has a Renee Sharingan and a Eternal Mangekyo. He's pretty OP. So yeah, now they go. Now both of them wake up. Sasuke has a Rinnegan in his left eye this time, and Naruto has Renee Sharingan with his Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan activated, with Six Path Sage mode and Toad Sage mode on. On top of that, he has the prosthetic arm thing, ninja tool thing from Boruto, but instead of Boruto, it's Naruto. So yeah, they fight. Naruto and Sasuke fight Madara Uchiha, and Madara is like getting beaten. So he makes an opening and boom. Obito, who's this? Who's that Black Zetsu? Revives Kaguya. But again, before that, Naruto still does not acknowledge on Obito. God, the war arc is so full with things. But yeah. So yeah, we go back to present time. Kaguya gets revived. Naruto and Sasuke get transported into another dimension. Now, because Naruto has the Six Path Sage mode with Toad Sage mode, Rinnegan and Eternal Mangekyo with KCM2. Wait, not KCM2. I don't know, Six Path Sage mode, Kurama Chakra mode, or whatever. Now, he's using Baryon mode with Six Path Sage mode and Toad Sage mode and Rinnegan and all this shit. So yeah, he fights Kaguya. Naruto throws a rock at Kaguya and he uses his right Rinne Sharingan to teleport to that rock. So basically, once he punched Kaguya in the gut, he drained her life force by not a lot, but he still drained her life force. So she's a bit weaker now. So yeah, they fight. Basically the same thing goes as canon. Instead of KCM2 Six Path Sage mode, Naruto, it's Baryon mode. Naruto. So yeah, that happens. Basically everything goes to canon because like Kaguya, it's Kaguya, and Naruto doesn't have like a lot of experience. Like, I'm pretty sure the only way Naruto was able to beat Ishiki, or was it Momoshiki? I don't know, Ishiki in Boruto, it was because he has more experience, but it's his new mode, so he doesn't have full control over it yet. So yeah, and Kaguya has more experience, so yeah. Everything goes canon where Kaguya tells Naruto and Sasuke, what happened to them, what happened, what her story is, and Naruto still does the reverse sexy jutsu harem thing style, and then Naruto punches Kaguya in the face, then boom, he gets healed by Naruto and Sasuke. And basically they go back to all the Nine-Tailed Beasts get free from Kaguya. Black Zetsu gets sealed because yeah, whatever. And all of them are asking how will they get back to Earth, and they get re-summoned back to Earth, basically. And yeah, they won the war. This time Naruto Sasuke doesn't fight Naruto, so yeah, there's no losing an arm thing for now. So yeah, that's the end of this what if. I know it's kind of like rushed, but the fourth Great Ninja War is like full of content, so I don't really know how to. I don't really know what's or in order, like all of them. So yeah, like and subscribe for the next what if, and yeah, goodbye.